Hi and welcome to this first part of the information section of my beginner's guitar course. So in this first section we're going to cover knowing your guitar. You don't need to know what all the parts of the guitar are called at the moment. We're just going to go through the basics, just the things that you need to know to help you get through the course. So for example, you're going to come across certain words like frets a lot. Like for example, you'll hear things like play the first fret. If you don't know what a fret is, that's not going to help you. So we're just going to go through the basic parts of the guitar that you need to know about. So first of all, we have this part of the guitar here, which is the head of the guitar. The head of the guitar has these things called tuners. So these are going to be the things that you turn to tighten or loosen your strings, which will put the guitar in or out of tune. So that's the head of the guitar. Next we're going to move on. We're going to go over this thing. There's a thing here, this white strip here. This is called the nut. Now this isn't going to be essential. It's not going to come up that much, but it might be something you need to know as we go on. So now we move on to the neck of the guitar. So we've got the head down to the neck. The neck, we have these metal wire strips that go across at regular intervals down the neck. These are called fret wires. The space in between the fret wires are what we call frets. So between the nut and the first fret wire, that's your first fret. Then from the first fret wire to your second fret wire, that's your second fret, third fret, fourth fret, all the way down the guitar. Just a little side thing here, again, not essential right now because we're going to be mostly playing around this top end of the guitar. But we have these little markers on your guitar, these fret markers. We have them at the front of the guitar and also on the top of the guitar here. Not all guitars have these, but the majority of them do. Not all guitars have them at the third fret either, some just start on the fifth, but these are literally just markers to help you see where you are on the guitar neck. So you have a marker on the third fret, fifth fret, seventh fret, ninth fret, and then you have a double dot at the 12th fret. And like I said, these are literally just to help you guide where you are on the neck. The next part of the guitar we're looking at is this, is the big part of the guitar. This is the body of the guitar. The body of the guitar, this is where the sound is produced from. So on an acoustic guitar we have this hole here called the sound hole. So essentially you play the guitar, the sound will go into the guitar, bounce around, come out for the sound hole. So this is what magnifies your sound on an acoustic guitar, is the sound hole. On an electric guitar it's a little bit different. We don't have a sound hole. We have what we call pickups. So you see on this guitar we have three pickups here, one here, one here, one here. These are controlled with the selector switch, but we'll come to that in a moment. So these basically take the sound coming from the strings and then it's taken through magnets that are inside the pickups, goes through into a lead, and that goes from your lead into an amplifier, which will amplify your sound, which is where the sound from electric guitar comes from. On electric guitars we often have a thing called a pickup selector, a selector switch. On this guitar there's three pickups, so we have 5 places on the switch. So this bottom one is what we call the bridge pickup. This one is the bridge and the middle pickup. This one is just the middle pickup. Next one, both the bridge and the neck pickup. Last one, just the neck pickup. And all I do is give you different sounds. So if you're on the neck pickup, this one, you tend to find it has a bit more of a bassier sound and a little bit more, a bit warmer of a tone. And when you go all the way down, this one has more of a trebly sound and a bit more twang to the sound. On electric guitars you also have different knobs, so you have like a volume knob, these are tone knobs, that kind of thing. But every electric guitar is a bit different, and that's up to you to mess around with your guitar and get used to it and see what sounds you like. And the last piece of the guitar, which I briefly mentioned there, but this is on both electric and acoustic guitars, is the bridge. The bridge is where the strings meet the body of the guitar. And as you'll see here, this acoustic guitar has a bridge as well. It looks a little bit different to the electric guitar, but this is your bridge on an acoustic guitar, and it's the same thing. It's where the strings meet the body of the guitar. Just a quick recap. So we've got the 3 main parts of the guitar. That is the head, the neck, and the body. The head is where we have the tuning pegs for putting your guitar in tune, for tightening and loosening the strings. The neck, we have the fret wires. The space in between the fret wires is the frets. The body of the guitar is where we have our sound hole or our pickups, and then that goes to the bridge, which connects the strings to the guitar.